So we're doing clean culture today. We are waiting to go inside now. We just got here. Basically just need to go set up our vendor's booth for SORCERY, get all that stuff together. There's a whole bunch of people rolling in right now. Everybody's getting their stuff together. And, you know, hopefully I'll do some commentary. Hopefully get some cool stuff like I did for Titan. Put that video together. I'll be in the little corner of it in a second. You'll see. Hopefully you enjoy that. I'll post a cinematic video also. And I guess we're just going to wander around a little bit and look at some cars or set up the Ronin and then get it together.
I'm taking this car and I'm going inside because he needs to go.
Oh, yeah, okay, I got you. So, before we jump right into this and get things going, let me preface by saying I had a Evo vlog fully shot. I basically went and picked up the car, did a bunch of stuff, all that stuff. I will post that after. I was going to do it before and kind of release the Evo and reveal it with the new color and all that stuff, but we basically ran into so many problems with fixing so many things that, like, I literally didn't have enough time to finish everything. So I got it as well put together as I could for clean culture, and I got the car in the show, and I guess let's just jump right into the coverage and get things going. So right off the bat, here's Gion's Miata, and let me press play so I can kind of watch along as I talk. This is Jason Garcia's R33. It's like a full carbon body car. I do wish he had like some 3-piece wheels or something along those lines, like something a little more, you know, aggressive or something, not carbon fiber, just to like offset it a little bit, because the whole entire car is all carbon. So anyways, you know, rolling in. This is a little bit of the rolling stuff right here. Oh, check out this yellow Evo. This car is like on like a sedan-y style like build. It's like where there's like the lip of the wheel, then there's like a gap, then there's tire. So like there's a little bit of a gap there. And it's like a style that I'm not like super into. Like I guess like I want to say like 8 times out of 10 it's like not done well, but like those 2 times it looks really good, which is kind of like an aesthetic. It's just for shock value. But I was really hyped to see this dude's car because it's like static. It's on VSKFs, of course, like one of my favorite wheels. And he drove the car around like that, like drives it everywhere. Literally drove to the show, parked it. Super cool kid that owns a car too. So, anyways, moving on in. This is just the rolling portion of the show. Everybody's kind of like pulling in, saying what's up, and you know, just kind of going through. It's like super nice STI, another WX, Buddy Keith's car. Just kind of more of the rolling. And hold on, let me pause it right here real quick. So this part, that I actually got to the show early, which is super crazy because I'm never early for anything. I'm always one of the last people or late or whatever. I don't know, I'm just always behind schedule for whatever reason. But there were a ton of people in line, like a ton. The line just like looped out, and I mean, this was just a roll-in. There were a ton of people that showed up to the show, but it was crazy. It was really intense to see so many cars come out for a show that, like, you know, a lot of these people don't normally come to these events. They don't normally come to like the bigger shows. They only come to like small meets, or they don't participate in like the actual like car show experience per se. They just come as patrons as opposed to like competitors or attendees. Anyways, here Mech Tech brought their car out. Another bunch of our friends. Varsity Stand. Check this car out. Check this banner out. Anyways, it's this is Eddie's car. He made like a Supreme banner with the Kermit thing. You know, the Kermit wearing the Supreme shirt for his brand, Varsity Stands. This is the first time I think they've ever set up a booth, so I was like super hyped to see a bunch of new dudes out selling merch, trying to be a part, you know, like of the vendor process, which is super cool to see, you know. Anyways, moving forward. This is a vape wrap right here on this, I believe it's a 535. I think this is kind of becoming the new Marlboro wrap. This dude was one of the first people I saw with it, I think, after the Lamborghini car that was on the internet. This dude's wrap is really well done. I just think a ton of people have done it since, and, like, he needs to, like, he should change it up to, like, stay ahead of the curve. But, I mean, his car was super sick. You know, looks really good. The wrap's really well done. Everything about it's nice. I just think, like, a ton of people have done it since he did it back when, like, back in, like, last November, this car was at, like, Simply Clean or something like that. And it looked good back then. I'm just, you know, giving my opinion on things, really. So, really cool cream Civic. This is like a really nice E30, and I believe it was swapped too to a newer motor. It wasn't 100%, like, I didn't really get like a super good look at it, but it's a really nice E30. Right-hand drive Kev's car. Here's another front shot of the Evo right here, where you can see the wheel lip. You can kind of see it in the back corner. You can see the wheel lip poking off the wheel. Alright. And some cleaning stuff. I filmed a bit of people cleaning. This is a Plasti Dip FRS, or BRZ, I'm not really sure. And the first one, the white one, that one's painted, and this one's plasti dipped. So this is Daniel's car from Swerve. He finally got the car back out, and like, it's super sick to like see him back out because his car went down kind of when my car went down, and we were kind of fighting to get the car together for the art show that we did in January. So he had like problems literally from his fabricator to like the wiring harness to this to that and everything in between, and it was just ridiculous. Like, but anyways, moving forward. So here's his whole roll through right here, the whole roll of his squad of people that came with him. Bunch of super sick cars. Oh, and here, we're at my Evo. I'm not going to talk too much about it real quick. I'm just going to let you kind of watch. I have a whole vlog for that, and that'll come in the future. So just watch this, and we'll just keep moving. So check out these RSXs real quick. These dudes came in a little bit late. I was actually super surprised that they let them into where they ended up being parked. And they actually pulled, the dude in the middle RSX, the white one with the gold stuff, the rose gold stuff, he actually pulled out and did the two-step contest and the burnout contest. His car is super sick, makes a bunch of power. He's actually going to be racing at the I Love Driving Slow event coming up. One of our buddies in a Miata, so that should be really cool to see. You know, just moving along. This is the line to get food. It was the only line there, so don't blame Clean Culture. It was like our only line for food at the event because the venue wouldn't allow for Clean Culture to bring in outside food or vendors. It seems to be a convention center rule in general. So, anyways, yeah, ridiculous line all day. And this dude's group, baby group right here. Bunch of Evos. Bunch of Evos were out there, which is super hype because I'm always excited to see a bunch of Evos in general. We never see them, and so when they are out, it's kind of cool. And most of them don't do car shows. So, I'm going to pause right here. Check this out. This dude's getting food over the fence. He actually ordered it. A bunch of people started ordering food that way because they were just getting annoyed with the long lines for popcorn or whatever they were selling at the concession stand. So, anyways, this dude's truck right here, he drove down from like Ocala or something like that. He was street sliding and ended up hitting a curb, bending the wheel, knocking his rack out of place. He ended up having to tow the car home. I'm not sure how he made it, but truck's super sick. It's BMW swapped and everything too. More Evos. So check out these Subarus really quickly before I like cut to this. These are from Cami Speed, or at least they had Cami Speed banners on them. Cami Speed's a shop in Orlando that sells more like quality JDM stuff, and all of these cars are like the perfect example of that. Everything on the car was like high end, high dollar, Advan wheels, Project Mu brakes, etc., etc. So super sick cars that didn't get a lot of love because they're kind of tucked off in the back corner, but whatever. I saw them, so. No, check out the Civic real quick. This red Civic. This is perfect. I love this kind of thing. Dude's got Buddy Club P1 wheels, I believe they are. He's got Buddy Club seats on it. It's just, the whole car was really well put together, really well done. And this yellow Evo right here, I throw this in there because it's got a V2 Lab license plate. Right. FDRX7, always a fan. Love seeing these cars in person. This one I think was like wrapped or dipped or something. It was like a chameleon kind of like pearl paint. Super, super sick. Really liked it. Camera's kind of freaking out a little bit. Alright, so this is Miguel. Miguel's like one of the nicest dudes ever. He's like from Team Lenzo, always happy. He drives the orange Integra that you're going to see right here. This dude's E46 is sick. This car is really, really, really nice. Everything about this car is nice. The cage is nice, seats are nice, car is nice, color's nice, wheels are nice. Sick. My car will never be this nice, but his is sick, and I can dream. John from I Love Driving Slow, Varus, Evo 10. Here you go, listen. Headphone users beware. Alright, this dude in this Miata rolled up, right, and like had spare tires in his seats and everything. This dude did the most professional burnout I've ever seen in my entire life. So, here you go. He did a burnout for so long that I just was bored. I was like, oh, okay. Anyways, here you go. He's posing in front of the car. And, back to cars parking and stuff like that. Another set of cars in the corner. There's John's Evo right here. This is the actual car from the front, as you can see it. Really nice cambered Miata. I just thought this was cool. Kind of parked off on the side. There were a these E46s right here, they're all like sedan-y style or whatever, that whole like lip thing I described earlier. Or sedani or sedan, I don't know how to say the word, whatever. These dudes all came up from South Florida. The red one's turbo. He was trying to two-step it, but I don't think the car's like fully set up. But it's on chrome VSKF, so I like it anyways. Check out this MR2. Kind of weird, kind of random. I've never seen it before, or haven't seen it in a long time, I don't think. I may have seen it before, I don't know, whatever. It's weird, it's cool. Check it out. Alright, keeping it moving. Oh, right after this car, right after this G35 that had Swerve sticker on it, my batteries died, so I had to like cut, and now we're back inside. Just filming a bunch of stuff again. Jesus 2000 again. Okay, so you see this Audi A7 right here. Let me take a moment and pause. This is my buddy Sam's car. He recently passed away. His wife and daughter have been bringing the car to all the shows and being a part of it. They're just maintaining and staying a part of the community, which is super awesome. So if you ever see them, you know, go say hi. And they've got like all his memorial stuff on the car. They've got like all his other cars. He's got like a big turbo A4 wagon, the Quattro one. He had a sedan. He used to help me a lot back in the day when I had my Volkswagen. That's actually how we became really good friends. Super awesome guy, and you know, super missed. It's crazy not seeing him at shows anymore. So anyway, so let's just keep moving forward. This Lexus right here, this IS, it was super random. They were selling like jewelry and doing haircuts and all kinds of weird stuff behind the car. I wasn't really sure what was going on there, but whatever. This old school car right here, I'm not 100% sure what it is. A little bit meh. Anyways, but this is like it was very, very, very clean, and this is real like representative of like the old school Kissimme style, like of South Orlando. So you see a lot of these kind of cars up there at their kind of car shows. So it's real cool to see this dude come out and bring this car out very frequently. It's super, super, super clean in terms of like just attention to detail. Every little bit's polished. Everything's like just looks super good on the car. I really, really like this Genesis wheels, by the way. Anyway, just continuing on, bunch of Volkswagens. This dude's blue Civic. I always see it at all the shows. I really, really like the white splitters on the car. There are a couple things I don't agree with on, like the way, you know, what he did, but like as a whole, this car is probably one of my favorite Civics that comes to shows. Moving forward. This purple M3, this is David Hill's car. He's from Aggressive Finesse, which is Junie and his company. They were vending for the first time too. It's like super cool to see, again, to see new dudes coming out and vending, promoting their brands and everything. Kelvin had just painted this car, and he did metal extended flares. Like he basically took the stock body and like extended all the flares to fit bigger wheels on it, which I wish I would have known you could do that back in when I did my car. I just hacked the fenders off of it. Anyways, whatever. Keeping it going. Yeah, there's a bunch of our friends as always that you normally see. And this dude's FRS is super cool. He skates, by the way. This Civic, sponsored by Downstar now. We've got all like Downstar hardware, Downstar banner, everything like that. I low-key vouched for him. He doesn't even know who I am. I just saw the car in person at South Florida show, and I was like, oh, that car's super sick. And then Frank hit me up and asked about it. So, see, he's repping all the bolts now, so it looks super good. I'm going to put him in my car soon, too. And I pretty much think this is where we start closing up and rolling out, and everything starts to come together as it ends. Oh, the Civic. This is a F20 rear-wheel drive turbo drag Civic. Super crazy. It was all tubbed and all that craziness. It was in the Four Bangers booth, which is like right-hand drive Kev on Instagram. He runs that group and or company, and he's been popping up at a bunch of shows. I didn't even know where they're from, but they've been popping up more and more. So, and then Action Tire Chris's bagged M3. See the Silver Evo? This is probably what my car should have looked like when I started, and I don't know where it went and how we got to the point we are. But this guy's on Work Emotions. Car's very simple. It's lowered stock body. That's literally all I wanted when I built my car originally. So, oh, and that's it. We're rolling out. So hopefully you enjoyed this. Hopefully you enjoyed the vlog. Hopefully you enjoyed a little bit of everything before I let it finish. I just want to do more of this. I want to talk a little bit more, kind of get things going, and I guess that's really it for this one. I'm going to upload the full video without all the talking and all the nonsense that I'm saying now in cinematic form to the Sorcery channel, which will be linked below. So please subscribe to that channel too. trying to get all that stuff so I can get monetized again, because, you know, they killed us with 4,000 hours and 1,000 subscribers. I only have 300, so get me to 1,000. Appreciate it. And I'll see you guys in the next vlog.